Nigerian breakup is set to happen as world powers such as US, UK fight dirty over the adoption of Biafra. Hey! Obi Ezekwesili, God will bless you. You see, this lady said it. Obi Ezekwesili, she said it, that was early last year. She said one of the major reasons why the Nigerian government does not want Biafran to come or referendum to happen is because they know that once Biafran happens, see, it will not take 5 years, less than 5 years, Biafra will be a developed nation and Nigeria will still belong to the LDC's less developing nation. Is that not a shame? Anyway, my dear listeners, I will be taking you to the street where you are going to meet the Biafran evangelist. This guy, he talk well, he talk scatter. In fact, the guy, he break into pieces. He exposed the whole matter. How the world powers, the world power countries, US, UK, and some other world power countries, but the people who are really fighting for Biafra, for Biafran adoption, for Biafra endorsement is US and UK. Why are they fighting for this nation? Hey, una go know. And now, una go come know why Nigerian is still holding Biafra back, saying no, that they will not allow the Biafrans to go. You will now know from this very video. Please stay strong. Go nowhere. Don't blink your eyes. Make una watch this video. Una go hear many things. Make we enter inside there. Let's go there.
I love what is happening. The debate that is going on now in international place now is no longer the debate of Nigeria Aso Rock, whereby they will use money to buy over everything and tell lies. As usual, as their normal game. The UK is crashing today. Canada is crashing today. Why are they crashing with the US? Why are they clashing with Israel? Why are they clashing with other part of the world leaders like Russia and the rest? The reason is this. I will tell you, is because of what? The oil and the gas, the resources that is in Nigeria, and that is what the UK is after, not for the development of Nigeria or the betterment of the people in Nigeria.
Your point.
The UK are not saying anything regarding to the case of Mas Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa or this incessant killing unaliving people in Okigwe in the southeast zone of Nigeria. Do you know why they don't care? They don't bother because of that oil and gas. Because anything that happened that Biafra should break up, they know it vividly well. The idea that the UK, the 65-75% of the oil that they are making in Nigeria on a daily basis, they will not have access to it again. Are you hearing me? They will not do what? Have access to it again. You see why today the world leaders have gathered as a result of the insecurity and the killing of the Christians. That is where the US, hold hand. Why this killing of the Christians only in Nigeria? And most of these Christians that they are killing are these Biafrans that have been crying for freedom. The oil, the gas, the quota, the zinc. You don't know? The coal, Enugu is a coal city. You can't go zinc. When you talk of oil, what is it called? Salt. It's Ebonyi State. When you talk of like Abia and coal, what is it? Imo State. The kind of gas that is in Imo State is larger than the gas in the whole world. As I speak to you, UK now is playing a game to use pipe to run it from Imo State and cross Morocco. From Morocco, that we enter Spain. Then from Spain, that we now share the pipe. Everybody on your own. That will now lay their own pipe. Sucking Biafran gas from Imo State to their own place as a result of the punishment that Russia, Putin, is giving to them. Because of what? The dispute that they have with Putin. Currently, as we speak. These people don't mean to well. I mean UK. They don't mean to well for humanity. They are too selfish. And they are greed. So they need to do away wash their hand because they are evil. UK is the problem of Nigeria. UK is the reason why what is happening in Nigeria is happening. Did you know why? Because of the UK, because of that their selfish interest, they carry power and give it to a total stranger. The Fulanis. Instead of giving it, let's assume now they give it to outside, that would have been better. Why must it be the Fulani, a total stranger, the person, the people, that group that migrated to Nigeria in 1804?
Because they don't live in Nigeria. So
they are not the one leading Nigeria. They play a they played a politics, a game against the Nigeria because the Igbos that you join together, the Igbos are the one that move the emotion of Nigerian freedom. And now Oro is a Biafra man. In 1939, and Ojukwu came to Nigeria in 1938 from America. And they moved the emotion and they gathered together to march for Nigerian freedom. I tell you today, in case you don't know, Biafra got their independence in 1957, the same year that Ghana got their own independence, but was denied politically. Are you hearing me? But politically, officially denied and ignored. So this 57, yes. The same way they are politically denying Biafra. The same way they are politically ignoring Mazen Namdekanu, who hold their passport as a British citizen. They ignore, politically they ignore, because they know that if they should choke him out, definitely Mazen Namdekanu will be released. Politically they ignore him. Yes, in 1959, the Northerners got their own independence in 1959. Hello, MPC. Northern People's Congress. Then it was in 1960 that they gave Nigeria partial independence, not official independence, partially, because Nigeria is still serving as a slave, documentary slavery. Are you hearing me? Documentary slavery. Election was conducted. Go and check the report of Smith of England. The Labour man who visited Nigeria for the first time in his life in 1955. Go and listen to his speech. Election was conducted in 1959, which Ezekiel won the election. He defeated Tafa Balewa. But rigging, you see why Nigerian system is going like this. So rigging of election does not, it was the British that brought it to us, that introduced it to us. You understand me? So it was rigged in favor of Tafa Balewa. And they made Ezekiel ordinary a ceremonial president. While Tafa Balewa was the prime minister, whose power lies in his hand. Hello? Before they now give you this partial independence in 1960. As we speak now, what is coming in Nigerian, what is water side, what is it, all these importers or whatsoever? No, all these importers, their clearance or whatsoever, not custom. Oh, you understand? The Apapa Wharf, the Nigerian wharf you are seeing today, do you know that British are making money from it? More than me and you. They enjoy, but when I finish now, Google it, they make up to 65% of every income that comes from that wharf. Yes. The major office of that wharf is not here in Nigeria. It's in their own country. You see why the case is being deliberately today and the UK is panicking because of what? Biafra. And US is interested, debating because of what? The Christians that they are killing. And now, US too, if you say yes, they are interested in the oil, good and fine, I am not concerned. They are interested with the resources. It's not bad, but to give us what we want, that which UK.
I told you that In fact, you will hear more. This man is not just an analyst, but a realist. You can see he is just busy giving it to you, in history. You can now see how Nigerians got themselves indicted. Hey, yes, we will still be angry with the British, with the UK, because they are the beginning point of our problem. You can now see the reason why the UK is seriously fighting with the US, fighting with them seriously to take over Biafra, not minding that they actually got their own independence from the US. Oh my God. The UK was the first issue, the first problem the Biafrans were having. And one of the reasons is the moment they took the move to hand over Nigeria to a Fulani man. That very moment was the moment the Igbo started having a problem. And that is why you saw that the Fulanis have so much hatred to the so much hatred for the Igbos than any other region. You can now hear it that even the so-called independence that Nigeria have today was not even in 1960. Originally, it was in 1957, but it was politically denied, just like they are denying us Biafra now. So at least Nigerians too, they don't collect small woto from these Fulani people, from the British too. Yes, they don't collect them, because they were the one, colonizing us then. You see that? So when they gave us the independence, instead of them to let it be an open independence, they handed it over to the Fulanis. My dear people, it is because of our oil. You can see that the richness of the southeast, the wealth of the southeast is what these people are actually eyeing. That's what they are eyeing. And that's why Nigeria will not want to release the Igbos. But whether they like it or not, the Igbos are already on their way back to the southeast. The marginalization is too much. Thank God for the coming of the global bodies. See what is happening. See what happened at International Trade Fair. With what is happening at International Trade Fair, are you expecting us to continue are you expecting us to continue staying in this marginalized nation? Of course no. I think it's time for us to have our way out of this animal kingdom called Nigeria. The time has come. Yes, and the time is now. So please, my dear listeners, I would like you to help share this video. Let it go viral. Let everyone see the evil of fighting crazy for the Republic of Biafra. In fact, both US and UK will not want them if that be the case. Because if they later succeed in endorsing Biafra, they will take over our resources, just like Nigerian government are doing. Or what do you think I've said? Please send messages. I would like to welcome them, and I would like to reply them. Please. Thank you.